They'll begin the drive with a run by Dillon. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. They'll try and run right on the option. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. But just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for the first with Dillon. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. They're going for it with the option right. Powers through him. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He'll get this complete to Kadarius Toney. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Panther 11, Panther 11. Warriors 17. 19 tight, 19 tight. They'll look to throw here on first down. And it's caught. Touchdown. Rob Gronkowski from 21 yards away. And this offense takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. Extra point up and good by Bullock. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Play clock down to 2, and we get a signal and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Ready, ready.
The drive starts with a carry by Dillon. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll buy some time right. He's going deep for Brown. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. He exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball. And that one was picked off.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
Broncos. 7 Pirates.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
18 runners. 50 Bobcat. Trap 50. Buffalo 18.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
Dragon 60. Panther 11. Warriors 17. 19 tight.
They'll set up a throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long, and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and punt the football.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Dillon up the middle. And he's got it down to the 28.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
70 Rangers.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Here we go.
On 2nd down, another run for Dillon. Down right around the 25. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. And he will have the Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Back to throw now on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Back to throw. And a quick throw here that's complete. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, here's Dillon. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A.J. Dillon, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. On 3rd down and short and everything well executed, he not only gets the first down, Charles, he gets the touchdown as well.
And you see the defense commit to the run so often in these situations. There's always that little bit of hesitancy, isn't there, partner? Thinking that they may play action yet. They took advantage of that hesitancy and found their way into the end zone with a running play.
Tucker with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. And he'll get this forward only for about a yard, as that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. J.J. Watt, the one that gets him down. Now it's 2nd and 9. They'll go with the option. Coming right. Pushes him over. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. He's going to keep this again. 6 yards there on the keeper. It's 2nd down. On play action, they'll throw. Going to air it out deep for Gronkowski. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. So not his arm, but hurting him with his legs. A gain of 19 on the keeper and a 1st down. They'll go option to the short side. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. They'll run here with Dillon. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. He'll drop to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. Rob Gronkowski in the final seconds of the 1st half. And his guys have taken the lead. Bowling good on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. Finding space at the 40. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. And this is good. It was running kind of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the third quarter. It's a squib kick fielded just inside the 20. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
On second down, Dillon. And he'll work this one up to about the 38.
Here we go.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Dillon now on 1st and 10. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Again, it's Dillon. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a third and about 4 for a first.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
He'll look to throw. Now swing pass for Dillon. And they'll work this down inside the 30. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Trap 60, trap 50. Buffalo 18.
They'll set up to throw. And that'll be complete to Dillon. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They've moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
18, Pioneer. Dragon 60. Panther 11, Panther 11.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game.
Cougar 19. Warrior 17. 19 tight, 19 tight. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
They'll look to throw again. It's complete to Brown, right side. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty. Facing a 2nd and 3, ball on the 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by the 6-time Pro Bowler Eric Allen. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And that could turn out to be a giant play, Charles. You got an offense driving to take the lead, but they're turned away on the INT.
And I think that we might look back on this in the fourth quarter and say, that was the play of the game.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Here's the option going right. Oh, and this is going to wind up a safety.
The goal here is about getting any kind of positive yardage in this spot because you don't care who, you don't care how. You just want to try and buy a little space and get away from your own end zone. But in this spot, the defense was all over that play and equally motivated to stick them with a safety.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in this second half.
Okay, break.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
This will be caught by Brown. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. And the slot man goes in motion left.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Now here's a whistle as flags come in. And we'll check out the call. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Mustang 19. Go.
Back to throw here. And his throw is incomplete.
Tight end has become a bigger and bigger part of the passing game in the NFL, but if you drop the football, that position can get swapped out with a wide receiver in that spot, a running back in that spot. There are other ways they can go if you're not going to catch the ball.
And that's not just his first drop, his second drop of the game.
79 Broncos. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
2nd and 15. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. J.J. Watt able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time.
Hawk 70.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
They're going to look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A fourth down pass play doesn't work out. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. Running up the middle, here's Dillon. 50 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the fourth quarter. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire.
Ready up.
Up the middle they run. Here's Dillon. And down inside the 15 he goes. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Now Dillon on the inside give. And here he'll get it down to the 7. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. On the handoff, this is Dillon. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A.J. Dillon, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Come back in. 18 rattle. 55 yards.
Back to throw. Open man, that's Gronkowski down the field. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
Think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, this defense has been physical all game long, and it certainly looks like they're not going to back off and make things any easier. They want to keep making life miserable for the receivers all the way to the end.
Ready?
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. And this one is incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Back to throw. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds.
What an outstanding drive right there to take the lead. And also, Charles, didn't leave their opposition with a whole lot of time on the clock.
Yeah, I like the way that you're viewing this because they did a tremendous job to put themselves in a position to win, but they can't celebrate just yet. They've got to clamp down on any big plays and force them to use up those timeouts without making any headway.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. Fielded right around the 8. And he won't quite make it to the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
As the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively.
He's going to let it fly. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So the defense helping him out a little bit here late in the 4th.
Yeah, and you're exactly right. And when you're the one doing the chasing, you'll take a little help from the other guys, won't you?
So it's up now to one of the most accurate kickers in NFL history, Justin Tucker. He made his only attempt earlier. This for the win. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. And you know, in an era of cost-cutting and maximizing your roster, this is a club that does not skimp on special teams, and in these situations, it pays dividends.
And that's great vision by the organization. When the difference between winning or losing depends on who you have kicking the ball, would you rather have a street free agent out there or a solid pro like this? Answer's pretty evident to me.
And a fun, close ball game comes to an end on that last